Dee Dee and I live on a farm outside of town. It would definitely take law enforcement some time to get there if we were ever in danger.
We both know how to safely and effectively use a firearm, but we've also discovered what we believe to be the ultimate first line of defense.
We bought 2 German Shepherd dogs from Hillview Kennels in Nashville, Tennessee. They are one of the premier breeders of German Shepherds, not only in America, but in the entire world.
They are phenomenal dogs that are highly trainable, incredibly agile, well-built, and fun to have around. But when you flip the switch, watch out, they're all business.
We dedicate this episode of American Rebel to the German Shepherd dog, not only as a great pet and family member, but the ultimate first line of defense. You are going to love the show, so don't touch that dial.
You're watching American Rebel right here on the Pursuit Channel.
Hi, I'm Andy Ross.
And I'm Dee Dee Day.
We are truly blessed with the spirit of adventure and the passion to live out the American dream.
Join us in celebration of our country, the Second Amendment, and our God-given rights.
The bus is full of patriotic fuel, and the highways are paved with freedom.
So come on and join us.
It's time for American Rebel.
Rebel, American Rebel. I'm red, white, and blue, and I'm double trouble. I'm gonna rock till my dying day. On my tombstone it's gonna say American Rebel. I'm gonna rock till my dying day. On my tombstone it's gonna say I'm gonna rock till my dying day. On my tombstone it's gonna say American Rebel.
What a beautiful day for this.
I know. Don't be thinking you're taking a puppy home with you.
Hillview Kennels is located a few hours north of Nashville in an absolutely stunning place. The house, or should I say villa, sits atop a hill with a phenomenal view of the city in the distance. It acts as both a home and the kennel, owned and operated by husband and wife team Blake and Carrie Full.
Knock, knock. Andy!
How you doing, buddy?
Dee Dee, welcome back to Hillview. Hey, how are you?
Hi, it's so good to see you, Carrie.
How are your dogs doing?
They're doing fantastic. In fact, we got them out in the bus, but they're getting to the age now at 6 and 9 months where they're just mentally ready to learn, and we're having a blast with them, and we can't wait to get going today.
That's phenomenal. We started breeding about 12 years ago. We were one of the oldest working line breeders in here in Nashville, Tennessee. And it was the passion of my wife.
Growing up, I had 3 German Shepherds. My mom bought a puppy when I was a baby, and I didn't have brothers and sisters, so they were my entertainment and my companions growing up. So I've loved German Shepherds ever since I was a little kid.
Well, I tell you, Carrie and I have got a full day planned for you. We have 5 beautiful women, all of them with Hillview dogs, all of them at different stages of development, from young adults all the way up to highly seasoned, very, very well-trained protection dogs. And also as a special, we brought our trainer from Germany, Sandro Secchi, in, and he's not only going to train dogs while you're here, he's going to work on your dogs too later this afternoon.
Thank you.
All right. What do you say? Let's go get started. Phenomenal, guys. Come on, let's go. Here at Hillview Kennels, we do a lot of different things. First and foremost, we're a breeder. And our objective is to continue and constantly improve the German Shepherd dog as defined by Captain von Stephanitz.
Max von Stephanitz developed the German Shepherd breed in the late 1800s, early 1900s. He always said that the dog needs to be working, and it also needs to be able to come in the house and lay like this wonderful Bagheera and protect the family and sit by the fire.
All of us here at Hillview Kennels, we're all concealed carry members. We all believe in the Second Amendment. We carry our weapons with us as much as we can. But as you've seen in and around Hillview here, We sit on top of a great big hill, and we're in the middle of the woods, and that's the kind of place that bad people like to do bad things because they can't be seen. We happen to have a passion for the German Shepherd, but our house is filled with highly trained protection dogs. They are part of our life. We start feeling a little strange when we go on vacation for a week and our dogs are not with us. Between our Second Amendment right to bear arms and these incredible protection dogs, we feel very, very safe up here on the hill at Hillview Kennels.
I like to refer to my German Shepherd Rebel as my own personal open carry.
We're at Hillview Kennels just outside of Nashville, Tennessee. They're one of the premier German Shepherd breeders and trainers in America.
If you're looking for a first line of defense besides a firearm or to supplement a firearm, the German Shepherd dog is second to none.
Come on, guys. Brittany Kelly, this is Andy Ross.
How you
and his wife,
doing?
Dee Dee.
Pleasure.
Hi, Brittany. Nice to meet you.
Brittany has this beautiful dog, Sage, from Hillview Kennels, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what this dog has meant to her. I think you got more than one, don't you?
I do.
So why don't we take a second and let Brittany tell us all about her dogs, and then we're going to go outside and do a little training
Awesome.
with this beautiful creature.
So I was raised by my grandmother growing up, and our first puppy was a German Shepherd. So when my husband Brian asked me 2 years ago what puppy we should get, I said a German Shepherd, of course. And it's been the best decision of our life. We were blessed enough to get 3 purebred German Shepherds from Carrie and Blake from Hillview Kennels. And we absolutely love them and don't know what we would do without them. Cool, we're talking.
All right, well, this is going to be good.
This is awesome. This is going to be great, guys. So today we're going to show you a little bit of what Sage can do, some obedience work, and also what she would do if someone were to break in the house.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Good.
And drop it.
Yes.
Yeah, good job, Brittany.
Sandro Secchi is one of the best protection helpers and trainers in Germany. And we love Sandro's work and we trust him and he works our dogs a lot.
Yeah, in Germany, Schutzhund IPO sport is a big, big thing. So we have many, many people doing the Schutzhund. And this is one phase of it that's called obedience. And yeah, we just love it.
With my husband being a touring musician, we're all over the country and from city to city every day. With her by our side exploring the cities, we feel way more protected than we ever have.
So this is the personal protection part of it. So whenever there's a bad guy in the house, the dog has to go there, the dog has to tell the handler of the family, hey, there's a bad guy. So now I'm the bad guy and I will jump up on this counter there and Brittany is gonna send her to me. She will jump up right in front of me, barking, and as soon as I make a fast or aggressive movement, she will bite me. Hey! 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 Dad! Okay, hold on.
When you hear the word out, that means the dog has to release and then it has to guard until it gets a further command.
Man, you talk about cool. You notice Sage doesn't bite the bad guy until he makes a move or a violent gesture.
This is extremely important because you don't want your dog attacking anyone until they've proven themselves to be a threat.
In Germany, there's the problem when somebody breaks in your house and your dog is going to bite him. This guy can sue you, so you might get big, big problems. Crazy, but true.
Hopefully you will never find yourself with an intruder in your home. But the good news is, a well-bred German Shepherd, they know the difference between a good guy and a bad guy.
Deadly force should never be taken lightly, and training is so, so important.
Okay, tell her Platz. Yeah, 1 minute ago I was the bad guy because we did bring her back in the picture what we trained her. As means when she holds the dog short and gives her the command to watch the bad guy, then she's really going for the bad guy. But now there's no picture for her. There's just, everything is easy, everything is smooth, so now she's good with me.
Clear head in a Schutzhund dog is very important. Then you will get the on-off switch when you need it in training. If you don't have the clear head, you're not going to have the on-off switch.
Sage is basically my personal security system. She acts as that buffer and that protection so that I can get to a weapon if I need to.
Now they're going to demonstrate how you set your dog on a bad guy if he's on your property or approaching your house.
Whenever somebody's on your property and you call him to freeze, not move, and he's still escaping or just hiding something, or maybe he robbed already something, you just send your dog and he's gonna take care of it. Hey!
Attack!
Dodge!
Woo! Awesome!
So Sage demonstrated on the island that she would go after somebody in the home jumping up on the counter, but then also she demonstrated when he was running away that she has the courage, and that would be called a courage test.
So when we train those situations, we go for a very, very long distance, like from the very end of the driveway to up here on the door. That's how you train it, because it's a lot of stress for the dog and a lot of running, but still they have to do their job.
She's all business.
Yeah.
And Sage is a lot of fun to play with, and she's super snuggly at night, but if somebody came up to the door, she would turn into a different dog.
There's no way anybody's going to mess with Brittany with Sage by her side.
She is excellent protection for Brittany, and I'm confident that Sage would lay down her life to protect her. When we come back, we're going to meet Alexa and her beautiful dog, Zyker.
We met Alexa and Zyker shortly after we got Rebel and Happy. You know, a lot of the Hillview dogs are sold all over the country, and all over the world for that matter. So when we got the chance to meet somebody local, well, we couldn't wait to get together.
We went to watch her train one day with Zyker, and it was amazing. And she's also been to the house for a play date with Rebel and Happy.
I have been raised with German Shepherds my whole life. My dad got saved by his German Shepherd when he was 7. Another dog was attacking him and his German Shepherd saved him. So we've always had one in our family ever since then. Zyker is my 3rd German Shepherd that I got from Hillview Kennels. I have another one at home, but he is a show line, so he doesn't really do much work.
Alexa has done all the training on Zyker since he was a puppy at 8 weeks old. She started tracking with him, taking him to the club. She takes him everywhere. He is attached to her side, basically a shadow. And that's what gives them a really, really special bond.
Zyker goes with me everywhere. We do everything together. We just got done with a canine biathlon recently, and he's very versatile. He's my protection dog, but he also goes with me on the greenway. We can go out to eat anywhere outside and everything, and he's great with everybody we're around, and he's been a great dog. Zyker, I'm going to do some tricks with him. We're going to just do some fun stuff that we do when he's bored. We learn new tricks, so he knows a lot of random things, and then we're also going to be doing some protection work with him.
That's awesome.
Alexa deserves a lot of credit. She's always training that dog something new.
Really doing all of this training and everything has brought the connection with my dog so much further than I ever could have imagined. And they're so much smarter than I would have ever given them credit for had I not done this training. So it's been very cool to see, you know, change my whole perspective on the breed itself.
Do the walking thing again.
Under. Yeah, good boy. Step. Good. Good boy, back. Step.
Yay! That's so awesome. How'd you get him to do that?
These are really high energy dogs, so it's really cool that Alexa is always finding something new to keep Zyker challenged.
German Shepherds as a breed can be very great pets, but also versatile in the sense that they are great working dogs, and they have a great on switch, but they can also turn it off and chill with you on the couch and hang out and everything. So.
All right, first you saw the goofy side of Zyker, and now we go to the bad side of him, and it's just he needs to protect her, and that's how we started working on it. Yeah, we try to make this training as natural as it could be, like setting up some scenarios that really can happen to you when you're sitting home by yourself or when you go for a hike or something. And we try to copy those scenarios and yeah, train them as good as we can so the dog and the handler are prepared if it happens. Fluss. So they know when they close to the body and they give them the sign to the command to watch this guy, they switch into the bad mode. And after all is done, after he's done his work good, I pay him with the sleeve so I can take his payment home and just have a good time.
It is so amazing to watch the on and off switch on a well-trained German Shepherd. It is truly a testament to the excellence of a well-bred dog.
When we come back, we're going to meet Happy's dad, Pongo, the epitome of what a great dog can be. No wonder she's so good.
Every day is a day of training. Every day that you don't learn anything is just wasted time. So just take some food and make a little obedience, a little healing. Make them come when you call, feed them when you're sitting right in front of you.
You can start training your puppy 7-8 weeks. The best thing to do is start out with tracking because they have that food drive and it's so easy to go out and do puppy tracks. It's fun, it's good bonding time. We don't use any compulsion on them when they're young. It's just a lot of positive reinforcement.
First drive, then discipline, because you have to have something that they are wanting to have. And if there's no drive, you can correct them, they just break down and don't want to do anything anymore. So first drive and then discipline.
Andy and Dee Dee contacted Carrie. Andy kind of described what he was looking for, that he's a musician, he's a television host, he's on the road all the time, he's in a bus, traveling a lot, and he's looking for a dog to be his constant companion and to be a protector dog.
So this is Happy, and she is from Hillview. She does basic sit, stay, and she loves to fetch, and I'm just kind of at a place like, so what do we do next with her?
Of course I think my dog is so great, but I really didn't have any idea what to expect when we got there and we're gonna work with Sandro, but I was really excited to see what she would do because I think she's got it in her.
She's pretty strong.
She is. You know what we try? Let's get her on the sleeve. Let's see what she does, okay?
Awesome.
You got a leash?
All right. Yes,
all right, let's
I do.
go.
All right.
Come on, let her go. Super.
It's like she's done it a million times.
Show off.
Good girl, Happy. Yes, ma'am.
There is talent, definitely. Dee Dee's dog is very, very talented. Don't forget, this dog is 6 months old. This dog never saw us leave. Also, Dee Dee, she never had any experience with protection work at all. So, and I just saw her and I said, you know what? I think it's working, so we tried it and it worked perfectly. So there is a lot of talent in this dog.
And obviously Dee Dee has done a phenomenal job about putting the basic fundamental obedience on the dog, where the next step is going to be a lot easier to do and is going to be a whole lot of fun for them to do it.
Well, now it's time to meet Pongo, one of Hillview's most accomplished German Shepherds. And I'm sure Dee Dee will want me to remind you, Happy's dad.
Pongo is a prime example of what you can achieve with a very well-bred dog and the dedication and time to spend with training the dog.
Did we mention that's Happy's dad? There's one more thing we want to do today before we leave, and that's to see if Happy and Rebel will go in the swimming pool.
They've never seen a pool before, so this could be interesting.
I was very, very excited to see Andy and Dee Dee. I always love their company and their love of life, enthusiasm for the animals.
And we're really hoping they had a great time, because I tell you what, all of us here at Hillview Kennels, we had just a blast doing it.
Come on, Rebel. Come on, Rebel. Go get it.
It's been awesome hanging out at Hillview Kennels today. Those of you looking for a first line of defense when it comes to either your home or yourselves should definitely check out German Shepherds.
Hillview Kennels has a breeding program like no other. and Dee Dee and I both love our dogs. We feel much safer at home and on the road.
It's truly been a blessing to share our show with you today and our four-legged friends.
We'll see you next week right here on
American
For more information on German Shepherds and Hillview Kennels, log on to hillview-kennels.com. For more information on American Rebel products, American Rebel TV, Andy Ross tour dates, contests, and prizes, log on to AmericanRebel.com or AndyRoss.com. And be sure to follow us on Facebook at /Andy Ross Official.